Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you could see it and you could purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. And today we're discussing a very special, largely handmade Rolex model launched at Bezel World in 2007. This is a Z code 2007 Rolex Oyster Perpetual GMT-Master II 116759 SANR, a combination of white gold, diamond paved, about its bezel, its center links, its lugs, and equipped with exquisite black sapphires on its bidirectional GMT style bezel. It's an ultimate power watch for the true masters of the universe. Unrepentant and decadent luxury, nevertheless wearable. At 40 millimeters in diameter on my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, the watch has a characteristic super case GMT style stance, which is to say, if you've worn any other version of the 6-digit, this is going to feel right at home. Now, it is heftier in white gold, but it's not larger. The timepiece a reasonable 12 millimeters thick on the wrist. I measured it about 12.3 millimeters thick. From lug to lug, it measures a reasonable 48.1 millimeters, and if you include the solid end links, it's 51.3 millimeters across the wrist. I know you're not going to throw this on an accessory strap, but if you wanted to know for trivia's sake, 20 millimeters is the spacing between the lugs. Now, much has been said about the big three of jeweled GMTs launched at Bezel 2007. There were three in white gold. One was the SA, which was a combination of diamonds and blue sapphires. One was the SANR, which you see right here, which is a combination of the black sapphires and the diamonds. And then the last was sometimes called the Patriot, and that's probably the best known of the three, and that is the SARU. It has a combination of red rubies, blue sapphires, and white diamonds. This watch, in my opinion, is the example in the best taste. Now, again, all of these watches are raw displays of financial might, and as you can see, that continues as we examine the bracelet itself. Brilliant cut diamonds in innumerable count. Down the center links, you can see how the channeling is invisible, as you really can't see the setting of these individual diamonds. All you can see is that they are beautiful, they are perfectly matched in color and clarity, and they are immense in count. The bracelet, of course, an Oyster with plenty of gaps on the underside to avoid pinching skin or pulling hair. Removable links, still fixed in place by screws. Oyster style clasp, and as you can see, let me remove that tag right there. Fully finished inside, all of high polished, as the lift lock system with the hook and the beak, so it locks itself once and you lock it again. There's a little kerf for digging your fingernail in to open the clamshell, and then internally you have the 3 divots, and then you have a Easy Link system that allows you to take in or take out 5 millimeters, which is the equivalent of adding or removing one full-sized sizable link. Close it all up, lock it all up, roll back to the case flank. It is beautifully executed, as Rolex case polish is among the best in the business. Although not as celebrated as the so-called Zaratsu finish used by Seiko and Grand Seiko, it is of that caliber, optically speaking. Now, the lugs are set with slightly larger brilliant cut diamonds, and here you can begin to see the white gold setting, or the pincers that hold the diamonds in place. You'll also note that they are staggered in size from small to large as you move up the lug, which is a remarkable piece of nuance. The bezel itself, white gold and bidirectional, as with standard GMT bezels. I should mention first that the watch is still 100 meters water resistant, and the crown guard structure likewise is diamond paved with diamonds of appropriate size in appropriate place. Screw down, the 100 meter water resistant triplock crown features a large center dot that would be inverted. It would be a small center dot with large flanking if it were a platinum watch. You can see the timepiece with a black lacquer dial, generally consistent with what you see on the 6-digit GMT in steel, but you'll note that there is a polished white gold 24-hour GMT hand rather than the standard green GMT hand, though you do have the green GMT script down at 6 o'clock. Black sapphires for the stations of the hours. We don't see them often in watchmaking, and you'll note here we have invisible channeling for the baguette-style diamond and sapphires that are cut and faceted and then deposited and fixed by hand to this bezel. I should note that this is one of the few truly handmade and hand-finished Rolex watches of the modern era that you will ever encounter. So if you want Rolex build quality, history, and precision, but you don't want an industrial product, this is going to be one of your few options. Inside the case, Rolex caliber 3186, 31 jewels, bidirectional automatic winding, jeweled staff, and Teflon-coated reversing wheels for silence and smooth action. The 48-hour power reserve with a stop seconds function, and there is a 12 24-hour dual time functionality, so you can move that local hour hand and you can actually jump the date forward or backwards as you cross the international date line. When you pull the crown out, you hack the seconds and now everything moves in sync. You have that 24-hour hand that can be set independently from the 12-hour hand. The hands as well as the indices are white gold to resist tarnish. The movement with a full balance bridge and a free sprung index for shock resistance, an overcoil hairspring, and 5-position adjustment to help it earn a COSC Swiss chronometer certification. See what might be the ultimate jeweled GMT and make it yours on the watch box. The Jeweled GMT by Night.